Hi there. So we are doing discussion 2, communications 430. Discuss how your vision or views of ethics differs or are similar to those discussed in the text. So I would say that my ethics are pretty spot on. Lying is wrong, stealing is not okay. You represent the company that you work for on and off the clock. If you are going to complain about work, do it behind closed doors, not on social media if you like that job. I tend to be a more altruistic person. Yeah, I am. I did that. I differ in the common sense is not common aspect. The book, I believe on page 55, talks about common sense being the knowledge of what is societally expected as what everyone knows as fundamental rights and wrongs. People are fundamentally different, in my opinion, and learning is not always something people choose to do, even if they are presented with the evidence. You can lead a horse to water, but that doesn't mean that horse is going to drink the water. Discussion 2. How your view of ethics have changed over time. So, as a young person, I was very much addicted to my phone, and I saw no issue texting and making phone calls on the clock if I had completed what I saw as all assigned tasks. That was until I was written up for it by a supervisor, and I voiced my complaint that I had completed what was expected of me. And then they walked me around and showed me everything I should have or could have done, which was not something I had even considered. So, needless to say, I am definitely better about the whole paying attention to my work and what is expected of me and not using my phone during work hours with tasks still pending. That is on page 51 if you're looking for the social ethics area. Based on the text, what are the most important ethical issues you need to be aware of in the workplace? Why is it important? What are the implications of consequences of the issues? And how do you know if this issue is being appropriately handled or responded to? So, the important issues to be aware of are stealing, lying, fraud, deceit, bribes, payoffs, kickbacks, hiding versus divulging information, cheating, personal decency, interpersonal abuse, organizational abuse, rule violation, abetting ethical acts, and moral balance. It is very clear, like, for example, the case where McDonald's had individuals that dug up the tickets, the winning tickets, in favor of their family members, how that directly affects other people. I also really feel like if a company has unethical leadership, it will demoralize those further down the chain, and you will also see things like fake news. Sorry, not getting political. So, based on the reading of the case, what ethical issues do you see presented in the case that were also presented and discussed in the text. So very specifically on page 50, I would like to highlight fraud and deceit was really big in both of the cases, because there was a lot of lying and a lot of cover-ups just to make sure that, they weren't going to get in trouble for their actions, even though they ended up getting in trouble for their actions. So there's that. So for number 5, applying the text, how might the ethical issues be addressed in such a complex case? So this goes into the whole ethical issues are extremely, have a lot of layers. You have to address the individual and evaluate using facts and statements and that are provided within the case in regards to the situation. You have to actually analyze everything there is that is factual about the case in order to make a solid statement of what is the truth of the situation. Thanks.